Hello, my people. Uh, sharp. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are, whenever you're watching this video. This is your boy, Bald Eagle. And today, I want to quickly talk about the importance of money in our struggle. So many of us are getting I would say, illusion that when we talk about fighting for our struggle, fighting for freedom, is just about bearing arms alone. When we talk about we have to fight for our freedom, it's only by bearing arms and killing each other. Uh, I beg to differ, and I say, in my view, that is not how it works. That is not how it works. When we talk about fighting for freedom, fighting for a better society, fighting for sovereignty, what am I talking about? Take, for example, like Ushumle said about our solid mineral industry. Fighting for our freedom, our sovereignty would be like we as a people, we as nationalists that have the poor people in mind, that have the betterment of our country, that truly have the betterment of our country in mind, not just our purse. We have to go into those industries. When we get into those industries, definitely we'll meet sharks. We'll meet the people that are plundering the society, plundering our society. Those that are eating us dry. Those that want the poor to remain poor. Those that want, although everybody cannot be rich, those that want the poor to remain poor and impoverished and die. Those that are feeding off the blood of the people of our nation. We're definitely going to meet them there. When we meet them there, that is when the fight begins. We don't need to kill. We don't need to kill each other. We don't need to take up arms and go and fight. Go and fight each other over unnecessary stuff. Take for example, you see what Dangote is doing. They fought him not to open his refinery. I'm not praising this man. I'm just making an example. I know they are of the same. They are of the same class. He has been trying to open his refinery for a very long time, but he fought that fight, and he opened the refinery. And then the time came, they did not, they would not allow him sell to Nigeria. He fought that fight, and eventually he started selling to Nigeria. And now there is news that his refinery in Nigeria have affected the international supply of gasoline, of fuel to Nigeria. That is what I'm saying. So we as nationalists, as Pan-Africanists, we have to get into those sectors. And when we encounter these people in this industry that are trying to fight us back, that is when we put on our armor. We do everything possible to fight these people back. That we remain in this industry, and if possible, and most definitely dominate the industry so that we can start giving to our universities to make research. We can start making donations to our public schools so our children so that our children will get a good education. We can start donating to our local healthcare so that there will be improvement in our healthcare sector. It does not have to be on the ground level. You can be mining in your small community, and you are doing that in your community. The next man is mining in his community, and he's giving to the education, to the security, to the healthcare of his community. And before you look, this city is well grounded, this city is well grounded, and together everything is stronger. That is what it means to fight. And to make another thing clear, those of us that are so interested in bearing arms, we have to sit back and think to ourselves, where are we going to get this money to buy these arms? So you want to buy arms now to fight. You think that is the only way to fight. How are you going to get money to buy arms? How are you going to get money to buy ammunition? How are you going to get money to transport them? Look, all these things, it just doesn't add up. The civilized way, the reasonable way to fight this fight is to get into these industries where money can be made from, and instead of you buying weapons with all this money, you could actually educate people with this money so we can become industrious. We can actually improve the healthcare system in this country so we can become healthy and we'll be able to think better instead of buying arms to kill each other. It does not work like that. And I want to address another thing. So many people also feel that when we talk about struggling for Nigeria or struggling for a better society, they just need one man to just come and just save us and everything will be okay overnight. No, it doesn't work like that. In my opinion, we as an adult, we are already gone. The teenagers now, they are already gone. If we really want to talk about building a good country for us, we have to start with the children that are in kindergarten, primary school. Now we have to start teaching them good stuff, teaching them to be industrious, teaching them to be self-reliant, teaching them to be productive, teaching them to be sufficient. That is how it is them. It is them. For us, we just have to do the fighting. We just have to do the building from where our ancestors have left it. It will not take just one day. It's a continuous work, and all hands has to be on deck. And also it will cost money. Even if you want to be involved in activism, it will cost money. That's why I'm advocating for us to get into this mining sector. Let us get into this mining sector. The international market is open to buy from whoever is willing to sell. That's why you see that they are both legal and illegal mining, because they have to keep mining rapidly to meet the demands of the world, especially in the cosmetic industries right now. There are lots of minerals in the cosmetic industry. There are lots of minerals from Nigeria that are needed in the cosmetic industry, and we know that that industry is worth billions of dollars. So there is a market that we buy when you have to sell. And all the mineral sites in Nigeria are not being mined as we speak. They keep discovering them every blessed day. So this is the right time for us to go inside this industry. If we encounter those demons that want to bring us down, we face them head on, and we make sure that we stay in that industry, we get that money, and we develop ourselves. Because without money, we cannot be free. We need money for our freedom. We need money for our freedom. And also, all hands needs to be on deck. So people are also of this mindset that this freedom that you are calling for, it's only for the politicians to give to us. It's only for the activists or the lawyers to give to us. My dear, it doesn't work like that. You can be a doctor and be a revolutionary. You can be an educator and be a revolutionary. You can be a singer, you can be a comedian, you can be a writer, you can be an actor. You can be anything and be a revolutionary. You don't have to pick up the mind and start insulting the government to be a revolutionary. You just have to make sure that whatever you are doing, you are learning, you are teaching others, and also you are putting the good message out for other people to realize that this is the world that we are living in, and this is how we can make it better, and this is how we can put hands in hands together. It breaks my heart that countries are building drones, countries are building artificial intelligence, and we are still fighting over land. Or whose name is this one, or whose name is that more? We are still fighting that. Oh, this person, they are outcasts, or we are generally still being bigots, where people are building rockets to go to outer space. This problem can only be solved if enlightened people get into a place of power and get into a position of influence and have money. We can only change this rhetoric, because I can guarantee you that people are spending billions of naira to make sure that bigotry is prevalent in Nigeria. And people are spending billions of naira to make sure that we are dumb, we are impoverished. Yes, I believe this. But that being said, I hope we will get into this industry in mass and make this money, and then educate ourselves, educate those behind us, and then contribute to our security and our healthcare, because that is the only way forward for us. I can tell you guys. Thank you very much. Peace.